Hey y'all, hey, this is an urgent message for anyone who is listening. I want you to put your ear to the screen and I want you to take this message prime seriously. Now, I want you to understand that what is going on with the shelves being empty, and I want you to remember what I'm saying, shelves empty, retailers are suffering, and I want you to hear me, and this is a message not to bring fear, but for you to get prepared. I dropped a video, it's still pinned, about 1.5 years ago telling you that you needed to start getting prepared then. A lot of people don't usually take heed until it's too late, but here's what I want to tell you. Breaking news is what it says. CEOs just warned the president. Walmart, Amazon, and other giants say shelves will go empty. Listen, this isn't a drill. Let me break it down on why you need to hear this and protect your family right now. Now, first of all, a lot of people are saying, Mel, what is a tariff? A lot of people don't even want to ask when we don't know stuff, but a tariff is taxes on items that come from other countries, meaning they have to pay taxes in order to get things into the United States. Now, an example, you and your friends sitting at a table in the lunchroom, you trade and stuff, and the lunchroom monitor comes over and say, hey, in order for you to trade, you got to pay more, which means higher in order for you all to trade. That's kind of what a tariff is in a simple way for you to understand it. So basically, it's a tax that companies pay to bring things into the United States. If you didn't know, I want you to know. So big companies like Target and Walmart, they actually have to pay to sell things here, taxes on foreign goods. And so in order to sell stuff here, they have to pay. This is why they're saying, listen, it's too expensive. We're not going to be able to afford it. What can you do? So the big players like Walmart, Target, and Home Depot, they decided to sit down with the president and talk to him about the taxes on the foreign goods that have to be sold here in the United States, the things that you and I need for everyday living. And so they're saying, hey, this is getting too out of control. It's too high, Trump. We need for you to do something about it. This will cost $2 trillion and it will wreck supply chains, and shelves will go empty on the things that you and I need. And here's the bigger thing. It is not based off of how much money you have or what it is that you do for a living, what color you are. Everybody is going to be affected if something doesn't happen. Now, Walmart is the biggest employer in the United States, and they are sitting down at the table to say, listen, if we can't stock shelves and people can't shop, the next thing is going to be layoffs. And not just Walmart. If you look, UPS is laying off 20,000 people. And like I said this morning, guys, it's not just about the jobs. It's about the people who work those jobs, the moms, the dads, people who have bills, health issues, people who are paying childcare. If you're not working, how are you going to survive? And this is what's happening in the United States. This is why I told you all 1.5 years ago to start doing what you need to do to make sure that your family was prepared, making sure that you had supplies, making sure that you were stockpiling, making sure that over time you were going to have the things that may not be on the shelves soon. Let it be known that when big companies panic, we pay the price. So if you see, Amazon is already taking the prices up on about 1,000 items already, which is going to affect you, me, and everybody. They're panicking, so we have to end up paying it. And that's where we see the cost hike. This ripple effect is going to be something that all of us will be affected by if something doesn't happen. And I'm just going to say it for all of us. Let us all start praying for Trump, like his decisions, because that's why I say pray for our absence and our presence. In our absence, decisions are being made for tons of us that we didn't even have a say-so in right now in this country. So you need to be praying specifically and violently for what it is that needs to be done for this country overall. This is where people need to be united, number one. But I want to make sure that stores can't get enough stuff. Empty shelves are going to happen. Prices are going to go up because companies pass the tax on to us. And then if it's too expensive to sell here, companies stop making those things, which means workers lose their jobs. All of these things are going to affect us all, y'all. And so other companies that need products, factories, truckers, all of this stuff is going to be a ripple effect for every single person. Listen, Revelations is happening. I'm not here to bring fear, but I do want my people to be prepared. And that's what this message is. So here's a few things I'm going to suggest to you and your family members. Stock up slowly. Grab extra meds, canned food, baby supplies, the things that you can go ahead and get. Save money. Prices will keep rising. Cut non-essential spending. Stop just being out here spending money on everything that you don't need. Let's be wise on how we spend. Let's start saving. Let's start being real frugal on how we make decisions and steward our money properly. Buy local, farmers, markets, small businesses, avoid tariffs. That's how we're going to have to start doing it. That's why I told you guys, a lot of you are going to be the next Walmart, the next Home Depot, because you're going to be able to save money on tariffs and sell. You don't believe it, but I'm telling you right now, that's how so many people are going to be able to make extra money. Learn skills, fix stuff, cook from scratch, grow herbs. People need these things and they will start buying it. When the going gets tough, people try to figure out what they need to do next and speak up. You got to call your leaders, demand better stuff to happen for us. Trade policies, you have to vote. These are the things that we're going to be very specific on your decisions. And when you vote it, People have to start getting up and letting their voice be heard. This isn't about just empty shelves. It's about your family. It's about your life. It's about your food. It's about the things that are happening just overall in this country. And so we have to understand, share this video, let other people hear it. Favorite this video, get the word out, tell people, start saving, start being sure that you are making sure that you are trying to take care of your family. Be intentional on your decisions. That's your girl, MelB the Master Motivation. I just came to love on you, encourage you, and motivate.